Hooray, PS2 game. First one that I've done myself because, well, up until Brenna came here, I didn't have one, so I've heard that this is a pretty good game. I've played a little bit of it, and it seemed enjoyable. I don't know too much about it, though. It's very cinematic, I'll give it that much. Well, not in the sense that it has a lot of cutscenes, but it... well, you can tell what I mean. So, it seems to be a stealth, platforming, collectathon hybrid. And it will be interesting. Sly Cooper and the Thievous Raccoonus. Going for a new game. And it just starts out immediately. God, this guy. He has an incredibly obnoxious voice. At least the characters are aware of it.
Trying to break into police headquarters does that.
Get over it.
And you gotta love the lay police. It's like a Pepe Le Pew cartoon.
That file from Inspector Carmelita Fox.
Well, count on me to be your eyes and ears, buddy. Got their security system totally scoped. To get inside, you're gonna have to go through that.
Like always. Yeah, I don't want to talk over cutscenes too much, but...
All you gotta do is grab the file and get back to the van. We'll do the rest.
Just keep that engine running, Murray. I'll be down in
So, from what I can tell, these are our three main characters. You only play as Sly, at least in the first level. I don't know much about it, as I said, and I would prefer to keep it that way. I don't want spoilers of what's going to be happening. Oh yeah, this is...
Master raccoon thieves are able to sense thieving opportunities, which manifest themselves as unexplainable...
That's pretty awesome. It's just the best explanation for a game mechanic ever.
And hold down the circle button, and you should perform a super sneaky master thief move.
Hold down the circle button near blue auras. I'm on it.
I kind of want to skip through those, but at the same time I don't. Because I know some of I know the ones at the very beginning of the game, but that's about it. And here we've got the credits during the opening, which is interesting. I've seen a few other games do this, but...
Be extra careful here, Sly.
yeah, whatever. I'll just go for it.
Set off the alarms, not to mention you'll be fried to a crisp.
Oh yeah, let's mention the alarms first. Also starring Bentley the Turtle and Murray. They don't explain what the hell kind of animal Murray is. I think he's like a hippo. I haven't seen too much of him yet, though.
You're in. Inspector Carmelita Fox's office is behind the red door.
Fiendish 5. If there's areas in here that I'm supposed to be exploring, I'd super reinforced.
Maybe there's a way to get around it.
Randomly crumbling ledges. And yeah, this is basically just your tutorial level, introducing you to the mechanics, but it works.
Way to go, Sly. This is where Inspector Carmelita Fox stashes all her important files. I hacked into
Of course you did.
the mainframe and discovered this vault's combo. Try dialing in 937.
Yeah, these are kind of boring. There's a few of these, but whatever. Honestly, I don't know what to say about this game at this point. I'm sorry if this is going to come off as really boring at first. I think it'll be more interesting when I get to further areas.
Escape and head through the parking lot. We'll be waiting in the getaway van.
And here's his little signature. He always puts in one of these little masks. Basically, trolling whoever he robbed. It's like, I stole your stuff, and I don't even care if you know that I did it. I don't know. I think some thieves really do that, but I'm not exactly an expert on the matter. They do it in fictional works, at least. Furries!
I've caught you red-handed.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
Ah, and I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
You think? This pistol packs a paralyzing punch. You ought to try it. Might snap you out of your crime spree.
And give up our little rendezvous?
Plenty of time for that once you're safely behind bars.
Love to stick around and chat, but I just dropped by to pick up this case file. I think you've had it long enough.
Yeah, you don't want to get hit by those. It's... Considering this is only the first level, this isn't a hard part, but if you do get hit just once, you have to redo the entire stage. It's kind of obnoxious. That's one thing I've noticed about this game so far is, yeah, you only have 1 HP, and hitting the smallest thing will make you redo sections. There are ways to, like, get a free hit, though.
Once again, my gang and I had given Inspector Carmelita Fox the slip.
Nice artwork there. Wow.
Finally, the
It's
secret
like
case file
a
I've
bit
been
muscular
searching for all
looking.
these years. With this, I could avenge my family and regain possession of our most valued treasure. It all began when I was just a kid, bouncing on my father's knee. You see, I come from a long line of master thieves who kept all their secrets of sneaking and stealing in an ancient book. The Thievous Raccoonus. Anyone who read it learned to be especially sneaky, which is why we specialize in stealing from criminals. After all, there's no honor, no challenge, no fun stealing from ordinary people. You rip off a master criminal, and you know you're a master thief. Well, on the night I was supposed to inherit the book, 5 visitors came unannounced to our door. My father fought to protect us, but the gang of villains known as the Fiendish Five overpowered him and ransacked our house until they found the Thievous Raccoonus. Our family's manual of thieving greatness fell into
Oh, the irony.
They tore the book into 5 pieces and split it up, each villain disappearing to the farthest corners of the world to commit dastardly crimes.
I don't think 1 page would be good enough, but what do I know?
Alone, I was dumped at the town orphanage. There I met 2 guys who became my lifelong buddies and trusted crew. Bentley, techno genius and strategist supreme, and Murray, part-time driver and full-time burden.
I've yet to see Murray do anything useful, but I assume that will
I knew
change.
I was about to face the toughest test of my life. On this mission, I would either become a master thief like my ancestors before me, or fail and allow my family name to bite the dust.
And now that that cutscene is over, I assume there will be another.
That was a nice piece of work back there at police headquarters, Sly. Come see me if you want to check out any of your old movies. I've got them all here on my computer.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Use the left analog stick to move around the hideout.
Why are you telling me that? That's kind of obvious.
I've already plotted a route to our
Can I move? Okay, it's not free moving, it's just selecting stuff. Murray, what do you do? What are they? Okay, you're useless, so whatever.
The road trip gave me the time I needed to study up on Sir Raleigh the Frog. As a young man, this hot-tempered frog grew bored of his life.
So he sang a Disney song about it.
On a whim, he tried his hand at a bit of piracy and found it to his liking. Raleigh, who quickly became addicted to crime, was brought into the Fiendish Five as chief machinist, where his evil tinkering genius rose to new heights. The last reported sighting of this mad machinist was off the soggy coast of the Isle o' Wrath, a small island uncomfortably situated in the middle of the perilous Welsh Triangle.
Oh yeah, I love these little title cards. This is the only one I've seen, but it's pretty funny. I just like the art style of this game in general. Very comic bookish, or I don't know what you'd call it, but it's cool. So far I have said nothing of value. This is like the worst commentary I've ever made. But, okay, now I got a real level. The game seems to be blurring a bit as I move. I wonder if that's the TV or if it's the game, because I didn't notice it before.
Hey, Sly, I just spotted something that's going to complicate the mission. See that nasty-looking gate? It blocks the only road leading into...
Oh, game's over.
No problem.
I'll just use my climb move.
Okay, but remember, you can only climb on
The ones with blue sparkles. No, not really.
ropes.
Yeah, sure, and like that ladder there?
That is correct. But do not forget, Sly. You have to get close.
Then hit the circle button to grab it. Yeah. Relax, Bentley. I live for this stuff.
Yeah, and that's what worries me.
Why are you explaining this stuff? I mean, I've been doing this my whole life. Yeah, but it's the first level. Okay, anyway, it doesn't really explain that you can climb these, but you can. I found that out after a lot of being stumped by this. Because just jumping to it isn't enough, but... Okay, what I just spoke over, there's these bottles that you find. If you what the hell? Oh yeah, just break random stuff and you get coins. Yeah, with the bottles, you have to find all of them, and then you can get the code for the safe. I'll complain about it later, because it seems kind of stupid so far, but whatever. And random enemy. And I died, because, wow. First enemy of the game, and I failed. Okay. Let's, forget that you saw that. I don't have an excuse for that one. Other than I thought I was further away than I really was. Okay, luckily it didn't give me the tutorial again. Now let's not die on the first enemy of the game. Thank you. You see, the thing that worries me about this, about LPing this, is just that, from what I've seen so far, it's just a bunch of running around and finding stuff, which describes a lot of games that I do enjoy, and a lot of games that I've LP'd. I'm just a little bit concerned about the entertainment value, but we'll see how it goes. As I do like the theme of the game, and the art style, so it'll be cool. 49 coins, I think 50 and you get something. Whatever. Let's actually move on a bit. God, I'm gonna be, like, insufferable to watch here. Oh yeah, I forgot how to hold circle. It's just awkward. Like, you'd think you could just climb the ladder by pressing up against it like in Zelda, but no.
Hold on, Sly.
Oh my god, it's a searchlight!
Careless step, and you'll be subjected to acute combustion.
You done whining? Let's go.
I'm just trying to keep you alive, partner. Fortunately for you, I launched these signal repeaters.
Oh, did you now?
Fortress. Get close to one, and I can checkpoint your progress.
How convenient. Explaining game mechanics. Okay, anyway, this bramble here, found out the hard way, just touching this thorny shit immediately kills you. Okay, yeah, you don't want to get caught, but if you do, you can just break the little auga horn thing, and that gets rid of it. Oh god. Gotta avoid the throwing stars, though. And get to the... Or just ignore the save point, that works too. And no, this isn't post-commentary, I'm just making fun of my idiocy as I commit it. I don't know.
According to my amphibious positioning system, that big blimp is where Raleigh is hiding out.
You know, that blimp looks more like a machine than a hideout.
You're right, Sly. That is a storm machine. It's the reason why it never stops raining around here.
That explains all the wrecked ships.
But why would Raleigh want bad weather at his own hideout 24/7?
Because frogs like rain.
Steal my things, book that. Raleigh gets in my
Don't
way.
they? Okay, what's this? There was like... Okay, there's bees. Do the bees hurt me? I hope they don't. But I'm ignoring them anyway. And, okay, random fire-breathing guy. Wait, I forgot this isn't the instant death water. There'll be some of that coming up, but... like, right there if you don't jump enough. Hopefully I won't be demonstrating all the stupid ways that you can die quite yet, but there's a fair number of them. Oh, and also I'll say this now because people will hang me if I don't, but like I said, I've only played a little bit of this one. I've never touched 2 or 3, although we do own them. I've heard that they're very different, and a lot of people keep saying that they're better also. I can't confirm if that's true or not, but I'd rather start with the first. I'm not going to skip immediately ahead to the second, even if it is better. And if this ends up being an awesome LP, I might do the sequels. I don't know yet. I'm not making any promises yet, but I usually, unless it's like Mario or something, I usually don't do all the games of a series.